So I wanted to fill you guys in with what I was talking about doing when I said I was going to be repairing the door skin on it. Now I've already gone ahead and removed the old one and put the new one on, but I just want to show you kind of the damage and what it looks like and everything like that. So here you can see I've taped the piece back together. So obviously this is all cracked here, this is cracked there, this was almost cracked. But yeah, it ain't pretty. There's all sorts of Gorilla Tape in there and everything like that. Like I said, I was just kind of holding this together so that way like rain and snow and salt and stuff didn't get on there. So the coolest thing about these Saturns is that the exterior skins are entirely removable and replaceable versus needing a whole new door. You're able to just take this skin panel off, the outer shell, and replace it. This piece luckily was not damaged. This kind of square is more Redline slash facelift view specific. So on the base model views, this is a textured flat black plastic, whereas on the Redlines, that's painted to match. So let me show you here. One thing you'll notice too is that this had a pinstripe on it. The door that I got did not. So what I ended up doing is I removed the pinstripe down the entire side of my vehicle here. But I've got the new door installed here. Actually, in the camera here, it's half clean, half dirty, but it's crazy. I mean, you can tell it's pretty much the right shade of black. It doesn't look any different or anything like that. There's a few minor chips and scratches on it you can see here and stuff like that. But again, it's an old car. It's got 100,000+ miles. No big deal. And then obviously we've removed the pinstripe, so it matches all the way through. I just kind of want to show you what all is involved in replacing one of these door skins, because it's not too bad. But it's one of those things that you want to know what you're looking for before you go ahead and get into doing it. So first things first, when you want to remove one of these door skins, you are going to want to remove the door handle. Now the way that's done is there is a push pin right up in there, which it's nice and mangled, but it was removed and it works there. So you're going to want to remove that push pin. The center of it comes out, and then you're able to pull out the whole pin entirely. And you'll be able to remove this handle by sliding it to the left into the front of the vehicle. It'll pop off of its posts. And then the other two things you'll have to remove on the outside are going to be this trim and this trim here, and I'll show you kind of how that's done. Inside the vehicle here, you see there is a screw head right up there and a screw head right down there. That will remove this outer trim. It just, again, slides towards the front of the vehicle. So I've got these rain guards here. You'll have to maybe take those off if you got them. If not, but this slides to the front of the vehicle, and then you've got to remove this whole piece here. Now, what I found worked best for this is just with plastic kind of pry trim removal tools. Just work in between this channel here and pry it up the whole way along the window here. So, obviously front to back, there's a little recess here where this part of the window split goes in. But just, take a plastic trim removal tool and pry it up gently. Try not to damage the paint too much. On the car that you're taking it from, obviously the one that you're removing it from, don't really worry about it because you're already replacing the door panel. But you'll take all that off, and then you've just got some T30 screws along the outside. I believe it's 7 or 8 of them. Here you can kind of see we've got the one there, you got 2 down there, 1 in the middle, and then you've got 2 more over there. Now, something I learned at the junkyard is, because a lot of them obviously are Midwest cars, is this area rotted very, very bad on a lot of them. And this screw was seized in the door in a lot of the views that I looked at when I was kind of seeing how that comes apart. So maybe come with a drill or something like that if you're trying to remove that bolt there. That one may fight you. Luckily on this one, it's very, very clean, so no corrosion on the inside of the door the way I saw on a lot of the other views there. But here's what we've got. Obviously, like I said, I had to swap that panel over from my other door. This one came with just kind of like a flat black panel there. But I mean, it fits fine. There's really no alignment or adjustment necessary. There's 2 tabs at the top here when you're removing the entire door skin. But that's it. With those bolts out, this trim and the handle, you literally just lift the door up and off. And then the new one goes on in the exact same way. You get your new door and you put it on right on top there. I can kind of show you. You got your channel right there that it goes into. And then you've also got your channel on the other side right here that it goes into. So that's really it. I mean, there's not a whole lot that holds it in. Obviously, you can see there's all your other fasteners for the nuts and everything like that. It's really not too bad. I was able to knock it out in not too much time. And unfortunately, that door shell is garbage now. So we're going to be throwing that away. But that's it. I mean, I'm pretty happy. I've got to remove the mirror or figure out another way to get this little bit of pinstripe that I have left. I've already kind of removed it from the rest of the car, got rid of the residue, got rid of the any kind of remnants and polished it out. But I've got that little bit under the mirror there because my 3M eraser, I mean, you can't fit your drill under here very easily. So I'm not sure how I'm going to get the rest of that off. And there's some other spots too where there's like a little bit of it left. You can see here, I'll have to perfect it. But main thing is we have a door that's on the car. It's not cracked and it's ready to go. So pretty happy with how it turned out. This is a best case scenario. Like I said, the quarter panel didn't get damaged. My door didn't get damaged. This could have been a lot worse. Luckily, I think this area took a bruit of the impact from where the deer hit me, but didn't break anything with this trim taking it off, nothing with the door handle. I mean, the pin's a little mangled, but it's in there and it's holding the door handle on. But that's it. Just kind of wanted to give you guys an update because I know I released the video of saying that I got hit and showed the damage and everything. And there's the old door panel. It's off, and we're going to be throwing that one away, and we are good to go. So hopefully the next update for the Vue is a more positive one. I'll catch you guys in the next one.